Shalom everyone and welcome back. This is now the month of Shvat. Shvat is a very special month. Several things happen during the month, including my birthday. But Shvat is also known for two very special other occasions. That is the 15th of Shvat, which is Tu B'Shvat, which is also called the Rosh Hashanah of trees. And also Yud Shvat, which is the 10th day of Shvat, which is the date of the passing of the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe, Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak Schneerson, in 1950, and a year later, in the emergence of his son-in-law, Rabbi Menachem Mendel Schneerson, to be the current Lubavitcher Rebbe. So these two are very special occasions. What is the significance of both of them happening within a few days of each other, actually? 15th of Shvat and the 10th of Shvat, only 5 days away. Well, Tu B'Shvat, the Rosh Hashanah of trees, takes place during the coldest time of the year, when snow is covering much of the world, the northern hemisphere, and it's very cold, and it seems that all the trees have lost their leaves, and it seems that everything is dead. It doesn't look like there's any life at all in any of the vegetation during that time. The farmers don't have work to do in planting and in harvesting, and it looks like the trees are dying. But in reality, they're not at all. There's something going on beneath the surface, something which is very, very special. And right after Tu B'Shvat, when the spring comes along, we see an incredible miracle, that all the trees come back to life again, and all the vegetation becomes alive and vibrant once again. And while we thought that all is lost, in reality, all is completely won over, and we see the beautiful life that comes after such a period of quiet and death almost. The same is true Yud Shvat, the 10th day of Shvat, which commemorates the yortzeit of the previous Rebbe and the emergence of his son-in-law as the current Rebbe, which took place only 5 years after the Holocaust, 5 years after World War II concluded. It's interesting. 15th of Shvat and the 10th of Shvat is 5 days apart, and Tafshin Yud, 5,710 of the Hebrew calendar, 1950. It was only 5 years next to the Holocaust and World War II. It's interesting that after the war, which was the worst war in the history of civilization, concluded, everyone thought that Jewish life was lost. We lost 6 million of our very best. Probably a third of the Jewish people were killed in this terrible, terrible war. And it seemed that Jewish life is lost. Jewish life can never resurface again after such a destruction. And many people gave up on Jewish life. And they said, why be Jewish after something like this can happen? And where is God? And all of these things. But it was the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe who made Judaism come alive again by his mitzvahs, by his work in Russia and Soviet Russia under the most difficult of circumstances. And again, when he came to America, in completely renovating Jewish life and reinvigorating Jewish life. And so it was with his son-in-law after him that Judaism became alive once again. When we thought it was over, we thought there was no hope, indeed the Rebbe made it alive again and showed us incredible foresight in how Jews can become Jews and remain Jews and have Jewish children and Jewish life and Jewish communities once again after the destruction of European Jewry. And it was a miracle. It really was a miracle. And we are seeing today the results of that miracle in Chabad houses and synagogues and schools all over the world, literally all over the world. And we have the Rebbe to thank for that, and his emissaries all over the world to thank for that as well. Well, everyone thought that all is gone, all is finished. In reality, it was only beginning. Candlelighting in San Diego is at 4:44. I want to wish you all a good Shabbos.